Could you tell us a little bit about why the census is important to North Haven and the rest of Connecticut?
Well, it's another timely question. I just actually filled out my own census
Excellent.
last night and got that done. It's so critically important because the federal government needs to know the updated information on a state-by-state basis. You know, some of the adverse effects of a census that's not being filled out properly, we could lose someone from our federal delegation as a state, which we can't afford to lose.
A representation of Congress.
A representation.
Okay,
exactly.
That's important.
Very, very important. And also the highest quality census in terms of its efficiency being filled out really keeps us as a state in line to receive the critical federal funding that we so desperately need as a state. So as an example, if 20% of the people decide not to fill out a census, that's going to have an adverse effect on perhaps our federal representation and the monies we receive, as an example, for transportation and some of the other critical components to what we need as a state.
So even, it's not just for the state, it's like even in North Haven, there's federal dollars that are based on those population numbers from the census, is that right?
That's exactly correct. And those federal dollars, particularly on transportation, that get allocated through our local council of governments are critically important for bridges being replaced, one of which we're doing in North Haven here, the Sackett Point Road Bridge. It's critically important that bridge be replaced and rebuilt. And the value of a census is so beneficial to each state and each resident within that state.
Well, great. You said you filled yours out. Was it easy?
Oh, it was very simple. No, I did it online, and it's actually kind of fun. You just answer the questions. It took me about 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
Easy.
And you know, at a time that this is kind of the human aspect of this, at a time that even people at the chief elected official level are faced with so many problems, and there's a lot of stress and anxiety out in our communities. I have to be honest with you, I had a great feeling after I completed that census.
Yeah.
It was a feeling of accomplishment.
It's something that's still happening, things are moving on, and we're doing our duty by filling it out.
Yes.
And if you fill it out online like you and I did, someone doesn't have to come to your door.
Well, that's another thing that'll happen. You know, I think they've done a great job, the Census Bureau. I think our state has done a great job. I've worked closely with our lieutenant governors, Susan Beisowitz, in terms of attending meetings. And I think we've done a very nice job as a state in terms of promoting how important this is. And also some of our communities, ourselves in North Haven included, have actually filmed on TV, piped in to all of our residents' homes, the importance of this and what it means.
Great. Well, thank you for taking some time to speak with us today on CCM Chats.
It was my pleasure.